Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Warthog, Warsaw Pact 7.1. Okay, here we go. Tech, PGM, AMD, long-range missiles, chemical. The same story it's been for quite a good while. Yes on AMD and chemical, no on the other two. So AMD goes to stage 3. Chemical is complete. Okay. No global operations, nothing to request nuclear-wise. So, we're right here at purchase. They're not doing any military aid either. They're spending 6 battle stars on a minor airbase upgrade. Then they're spending 12 on 4 early gen fighters. Spending 8 on a pair of MBTs and 11 on 4 early gen MBTs and an early gen fighter. And then they're producing 4 cruise missiles and 2 anti-ship missiles, but that's green chip is for ease of placement. Sorry, I forgot to do a little cleanup from the American turn. Okay, combat. It's going to be, I guess, relatively simple. The major airbase there in Bulgaria is going to shoot 1 cruise missile in a surgical strike at Marmara, where there's no SAM, so no missile defense. And then the main event will be over here in Germany. Everything from northern Germany except the SAM is going to attack Rhineland. Everything in Bavaria except the 4 early gen MBTs will attack Rhineland. All of the air here in West Czechoslovakia will attack Rhineland. And then Rhineland, of course, has its defenses. The fighter from Benelux is going to scramble into Rhineland to lend its weight to the defense. Let's see, we have self-propelled artillery and field artillery that will shoot chemical. And that's that. Yeah. All right. So we'll come back over here and do the surgical strike first. There's the battle staff resting after a hard round of planning. All right, so they don't have spy satellite. So there's no, well, it doesn't matter. The only ground units there are paramilitary, so target select doesn't matter. So here it is. And that is a hit with a 2. So NATO loses 1 paramilitary from Marmara, leaving them with 1, weakening their defensive posture. All right, now I will move things over for the Germany fight. Okay, here we go. The attackers from both of their zones have a river penalty getting into Rhineland, so land units all -1 on first round. As I said, chemical here. We've just got 2 self-propelleds with first strike defense. Yeah. So, here we go. All right, so we have 4 self-propelled artillery. 4 and 2 field artillery. Okay, the self-propelleds are going to be self-propelleds will be rolling at 2, field artillery at 1. And they got a whole lot of nothing. I mean, a whole lot of nothing. That's a lot of dice to not even get 1 hit. All right, and then we have 2 self-propelled artillery defending. And look at that. They got 2 first strike hits. All right, well, Warsaw Pact is going to kill the 2 field artillery for their casualties. And now we go to regular. So we have a SAM with 3 shots at 1 instead of 2. Well, there is 1 air hit. 1 is better than none. Okay, now there's 7 MBTs at 3. There's 2 general hits. 2 general hits. Okay, now there's 2 air cav and a medium bomber. Nobody there's got target select, so roll them together. Nothing. Okay, now there's an attack chopper. I forgot to roll the air. I'll do that in a second. Misses. 2 next-gen MBTs. Okay, there are 2 hits there, and they are both land target selects. So there's that. 2 attack bombers. Nothing there. Okay, there's 2 ASFs on air superiority. Nothing. New dice. There is 1 EGF. Okay, there is an actual air superiority hit. So we'll use this one. That one was, yeah, that one's the SAM hit. This one is the air superiority hit that counts for Battlestar. And then there are 2 fighters with 1 more air superiority hit. Okay, there's that. Now, what do we got defending here? We have 2 ASFs defending. There are 2 air superiority hits. And then there's 2 fighters defending on air superiority. They got a 3rd air superiority hit. Okay, now we have 2 MBTs. or nothing. 2 attack bombers. Okay, there's 1 armor penetration land target select hit. And then there is 1 general hit. Now there is an attack chopper. Miss. F-117. There is a hit. A-10. Miss. And 5 next-gen MBT. They get 2 hits, and both are land target select. There we go. Okay, so they put 2 land target select hits on 2 MBTs. That clears that off. These guys do an armor penetration hit on a next-gen MBT. And then 2 land target select hits, which since they punch higher, they're going to put that on the air cav. Take those 2 out, so that clears both of these off. Okay, now 3 air hits. They're going to take out, they're going to choose the attack chopper. The F-117 because it defends lower. And an attack bomber because it defends lower than the fighters. So that clears those off. And 2 air battle stars, 2 Warsaw Pact. Okay, now 3 air superiority hits by the defender. Now they're going to take out an early gen fighter. And they're going to take out the 2 ASFs. That clears that off. And that is 3 air battle stars for NATO. Okay, now 2 general hits apiece. NATO, of course, is going to take their self-propelled artillery. And Warsaw Pact is going to take 2 of their self-propelled artillery. Clears that off. Round 2. Okay, these guys go to the box. These guys go to their regular place. That guy goes to the box. These guys go over here to their regular place. And we go again. So we've got 5, 7. 7 MBTs, no river penalty this time. So there's 3 general hits. Actually, no. There's 2 land target select hits. Which Well, they have to be taken as land target select instead of applied to air units. So 2 land target selects and a general hit. And there's that. Now, attack or medium bomber misses. Attack chopper. There is a general hit. 2 fighters. There's 2 more general hits. Next gen MBT. Another general hit. And 2 attack bombers. Both miss. Okay, for the defender. Attack bomber. Nothing. A10. Nothing. 2 fighters. 2 general hits. 5 next gen MBTs. Okay, there is 1 armor penetration hit and 2 land target selects of the regular variety. And then they got 2 ASFs. And those both miss. Okay, so 2 land target selects. No, the only land targets available are the next gen MBTs. So, take out 2 of those. Takes that off. Okay, the armor penetration takes out this next gen MBT. And then 2 land target selects. The only land targets left are MBTs, so take 2 of those. It clears that off. 5 general hits. Okay. They're going to take out the 2 ASFs since air units cannot capture land. So that's 2, then they got to take 3 more. So that's going to be attack bomber. That makes 3. A10 makes 4. And a fighter makes 5. Clear that off. And then 2 general hits they have to take. So it's going to be the medium bomber and one MBT. Clear that off. So now NATO has 3 next gen MBTs and a fighter left. Now we have 4 MBTs. Well, there's 2 hits. Both are land targets. No, there's 3 hits. So that's 2 land target selects and 1 general. Get that up there where it goes. 2 land target selects and 1 general. Okay, then attack chopper. Miss. 2 fighters. Miss. 2 attack bombers. Okay, there are 2 more hits. So they have plenty. 3 next-gen MBTs. There's 1 land target select hit and 1 general hit, and then fighter for a 2nd general hit. Okay, the NATO defenders are wiped out. Them off there, clear those. Okay, 1 land target select hit. The only land targets available are the MBTs. So they get to kill 1 of those. Take that off. 2 general hits. All right, NATO or Warsaw Pact is going to kill the attack chopper. And 1 MBT. That clears that off. That is a land battle star for Warsaw Pact for capturing the zone. Let me put things back. Okay, I put things back and made the adjustments. Warsaw Pact went up 4 to 30. NATO went down 4 to 45. There's what is currently sitting in Rhineland. That's it for combat resolution. So now we're going to do non-combat. Okay. These 4 early gen MBTs move 1 space up here to northern Germany. This next gen MBT also comes up to northern Germany. The 2 fighters land in northern Germany from the Rhineland attack. The 2 attack bombers land in Bavaria. All right. That is it for non-combat movement. So now we're placing unit. Also in Rhineland, the American Pomkis site was destroyed upon capture, and because that happened, the Americans get 1 free MBT to place in home country on their turn, which I have put on their build plate. So make it easier to get everything over here, I'll just carry the build plate. Okay, the airbase upgrade goes to West Czechoslovakia. There's that. 2 early gen fighters are built in Bavaria. 2 early gen fighters are built in northern Germany. 2 MBTs are built in Hungary. 4 early gen MBTs and an early gen fighter are built in East Germany. And that's that. So now we'll go back around here and collect some money and some missiles. Okay, missiles first. They built 4 cruise missiles and don't have any left, so that's what they'll have for their next turn. They didn't use any anti-ship missiles and built 2 more, so that gives them 4 of those. There's going to be 4 battle stars in their bank. Now they have IPP income of 30. Bonuses. 1 for Azores, 1 for Portugal, 1 for Northern Yugoslavia, 1 for Northwest Spain, 1 for Albania, and that's that. So they get bonus income of 5, which gives them 35 for the next turn. Now, so I don't forget to do this, provided they hang on to all 3 zones, on the first turn, special ability European Brotherhood. On the first turn, Warsaw Pact possesses all West German zones, 2 free light infantry each to East Germany and Romania. So I will put those on their build plate for next turn. And there we go. Ozark Outpost, over and out.